Hello, welcome to Liverpool FC News Today channel. Liverpool boss Jurgen Klopp will hope to welcome back 3 players to his first team squad for the trip to Norwich City after the Premier League's winter break. The Reds resume their run-in against the bottom-of-the-table Canaries, knowing they need just 18 points from their last 13 matches to win the league. It is all but a certainty that the Merseyside club will end a 30-year wait for a title, with questions being asked as to whether they can go unbeaten this season after 24 wins and a draw from 25 games. Their hopes of an invincible season will certainly be boosted by having a fully fit squad, which they could have for the first time all season at Carrow Road next Sunday. The only player they've had absent all season has been Nathaniel Clyne, though the backup right-back is now finally closing in on a speedy return from a severe knee injury he suffered in pre-season. But they've had to endure the absences of key players such as Alisson, Fabinho, and Joel Matip, and so Klopp will be delighted to welcome back his full contingent. So who could return for the German away at Norwich? Express Sport provides an update on Liverpool's injury list. Sadio Mane was forced off early into the win over Wolves at Molineux last month with what Klopp described as a small muscle tear. The Senegal international has since missed the top-flight wins over West Ham and Southampton. But Klopp, before the clash with the Hammers, after that, the Southampton game, he should be fine. The week we have then after that is for him perfect to get back on track. And Mane has been spending time in Spain, posting on Instagram at Real Mallorca's club gym, to step up his recovery. His scheduled return date is the trip to Norwich, and Klopp will no doubt be keen to get the 27-year-old back on the pitch, with Mane having produced 15 goals and 11 assists in 31 games this term. Only Mohamed Salah, with 18 goals and 9 assists, of the Liverpool squad has been directly involved in more goals than Mane, who finished 4th in Ballon d'Or voting in December. James Milner, the usually indefatigable Milner, has sat out Liverpool's last 5 Premier League games since lasting only 9 minutes of an FA Cup win over Everton, being forced off with a thigh injury. The versatile midfielder, who has filled in at left-back and right-back this term, has been a valuable squad player yet again this term and had played in all of their previous 6 top-flight outings before his knock. Speaking before the Southampton clash, Klopp said of Milner and Jurgen Klopp, "They are close but not for this game." Afterwards, hopefully. The 34-year-old is therefore, like Mane, expected to be past fit to face Norwich and should at least take up a seat on the bench. Jurgen Klopp has been riddled with injuries this season, limiting him to just 10 appearances across all competitions and only 6 in the Premier League. He has only featured for a single minute in the league in 2020, with the Swiss having endured almost constant muscle problems. But Shaqiri spoke out about his latest issue prior to the win over Manchester United last month and said, "It is just slight. I had a little problem in training. So I hope I might be back later this week. Let's see, I cannot say now, but it will be good if so." And having been close to full fitness before the break, Shaqiri is also expected to return in Norfolk. Yasser Laoussi, young left-back Laoussi, impressed when replacing Milner in the FA Cup win over Everton, and he also played the full 90 minutes in the following round's draw away at Shrewsbury. But the Frenchman was absent for the Anfield replay against the Salopes, with Adam Lewis instead taking his place. Under-23s boss Neil Critchley, who filled in for Klopp against Shrewsbury, said before the game, "Yasser obviously came off last week. We have today's training session and tomorrow, so we'll have a meeting before training today to find out the latest with Yasser." That was unfortunate. There is no scheduled return date for Laoussi, who is struggling with a hamstring problem. though he would be unlikely to make the squad at Norwich anyway. He might not actually feature for Liverpool again this term, with Klopp perhaps going stronger for the FA Cup fifth-round trip to Chelsea. Nathaniel Clyne. Veteran right-back Clyne has yet to feature for Liverpool this season, as the only member of the squad to spend the entire campaign on the sidelines. The 14-cap England international ruptured his anterior cruciate ligament in a pre-season tie with Borussia Dortmund in America back in July. But Clyne is ahead of schedule in his return, and the 28-year-old is expected back in full training in the near future. He hasn't featured for Liverpool since December 2018 and is out of contract in the summer, though could provide handy cover if needed, though Neco Williams has surpassed him in the right-back pecking order as the first-choice backup to Trent Alexander-Arnold in the last few months. Let's block ads. Why?